shit.
I have all lipstick in
It's
that
such a
bag.
prop. It's a
Oh
prop.
my
They're
God.
empty. Philippa
I've
did
still
make a
some
nice cup of
tea.
tea.
I've still some tea in mine, but I've lipstick on this side, so I have to do that side.
Lipstick mark still on your coffee cup.
I was thinking, lipstick on your collar, told a tale on you. Lipstick on your collar, said you were untrue.
Is that a country song?
No, it's a 60s song.
Oh, right. I was going to say it sounds very
Or
country.
50s.
Speaking of 60s, it's our 60th
Yay!
episode.
Whoop, whoop. And they say it wouldn't last.
They say it
60
wouldn't
episodes.
last.
It's maybe taken us a while to get to 60, but we're here.
Really sorry. Just a reminder, this is just a passion project, so it's okay.
That's
Isn't it?
It is.
We're not here for the views, we're here for the yous.
Oh, I like that. Oh.
Charmin. I'm charmin. We've a lot to talk about though. Hopefully by the time this is up, you'll have seen our little clip from our cruise from the cocoon seat.
A wee mini pod.
From the top deck. I'm so sad to be home.
I know.
Sounds awful.
But we had a great time.
Amazing.
I know.
And
I wanted to stow away on the boat.
Yeah.
And not come home.
I wasn't sure. Would I like a cruise? Would I not? Because I don't really do boats, but I do entertainment.
We did a lot of entertainment.
Honestly,
And a lot
I
of
felt like we were
entertaining.
working on that boat.
But you know, we could.
I think that would be a job I'd be
Yes.
interested in. So there was.
You could be Jane McDonald.
This is the dream. This is what I was saying to people.
Your
before I
sparkly
left.
suit and
I
all.
know. Yes, I was saying
What were you saying?
that would be my dream job, because what was our cruise director called? Isis? Icy?
Icy, not Isis.
Isis.
You're going to get us banned off YouTube.
No, hold on. Isis is an Egyptian goddess. And the only reason I know this is because when I worked in Marks and Spencer's, they had a perfume called Isis. And everyone was like, what? But that is why.
Well, I thought I was going to get the SWAT team through my door.
Why?
Because I was arranging to go to Belfast with like a girly weekend away or something, or a night away to Belfast.
Right.
And I was sitting in my apartment with Violet when I lived down in Manor Street. And I was saying, we'll look up cheap hotels. We'll look up the Premier Inn and Isis Hotel. So I was Googling Isis Hotel Belfast.
You meant Ibis?
I meant Ibis.
Great. Amazing.
Yeah, but nobody came. We were waiting on the SWAT team.
Well, you probably did that in badness. See the SWAT team?
No. Could try it again.
Batons. Do you have any highlights from the cruise? Were you up to Hido at any point on the cruise?
Not once I got on the cruise, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think I was pretty much constantly topped up with Tito's and Sprite.
Tito's and Sprite, Tito's and Sprite, Tito's and Sprite. Tall glass, plenty of ice.
Yep. With Sprite group.
Yeah. I think that made our drinks orders quite easy. Yeah. Claire and I had Jameson's and Sprite. I had gin and Sprite. Philippa had Tito's, which is vodka, if you don't know, and Sprite.
And not only vodka.
What?
Organic. Handmade organic vodka.
Well, Philippa said this, and I thought Claire was going to have a connection. I think she thought that was the funniest thing she's ever heard.
But it was true.
And most ridiculous thing she's ever heard.
True.
So obviously the potatoes are organic.
Yeah.
From the that make the vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka.
But I think I had a few Hido moments before we got on the boat. Just because you were all saying it was like Wee Liz. I had a different flight bag. I had a new flight bag.
Yes.
And then
which beautifully matched your suitcase.
Which is why I bought it.
So you're travelling in style.
It's why I bought it. But you know what it's like with a new bag? Too many wee pockets, and then you can't find your keys, you can't find your purse, you can't find your passport and travel documents.
Yeah.
So a few, now they didn't last long.
No, just the way yeah, I hate that. Yeah.
But other than that, no, I was very chilled the whole time.
Very chilled. I mean, you're very easy to be with for a week in the cabin.
Well, so are you.
Thank you.
I think we gel very well together. We can work around each other very well.
Absolutely. Do you want to tell them about our wee routine?
We had a routine.
Yes.
No, it didn't take us long to get ready for an evening. Really. I mean, we could do it in less than an hour.
We look beautiful.
Yeah.
So don't look at me right now because I just started working. I'm really sorry.
But we did. Because I take longer with my hair and stuff straightening and brush and all that.
That's always the way with me. Whoever I'm sharing with always takes longer.
Yes. So I showered first, came out of the shower.
Also, just to say, sorry, Philippa, but the shower was very roomy, wasn't it?
It was deceptively roomy. It was like a wee TARDIS. You looked in the bathroom capsule, I want to call it. I want to call it a capsule. And initially it was like, oh, I'm never fitting in that shower. Those doors are never going to close. This is going to be a wet room.
Claustrophobic. Yes.
But
this is going to be a wet room.
But actually, when you get in, the shower doors come round in a wee circle.
And that's actually dead on.
It's lovely. It's like being in a wee room. A room with a view.
We had no view.
But plenty of room.
Yeah.
You could bend down and wash your toes and everything.
Bend down to wash your toes?
Well, no, I don't lift my leg to wash my toes.
What? How do you wash your toes?
Bend down.
So you do bend down to wash your toes? Okay, this is a new survey I need to do.
Why?
I lift my leg.
At home, because my shower's in the bath, I lift my leg onto the top of the bath and bend down there. But in the shower, I bend down.
Sure, it's this whole thing that people don't even wash their legs in the shower.
Where do they wash their legs?
They just don't. They let the soap run down and that's it.
Oh no, you need a scrunchy thing, a bit of exfoliation.
A scrub. I don't want no scrub. Speaking of scrub, Philippa and Claire went to the spa on the boat.
Well, hold on.
No.
You're
what?
You're jumping ahead. We haven't done our routine yet.
Oh my god. Go ahead.
So I shower first, come out, do my hair while listening to a playlist on YouTube.
Now, our favourite song of the trip, well, my favourite that you played was Heaven in a Wheelbarrow by the Dead South. Yes. And I couldn't stop singing it.
Great song.
Really good song.
But that whole mix, I feel, is very good.
It was really good.
New country-ish, hillbilly vibe.
And I'm not really a country person, but I like that very much.
So then I would do my hair. Then I would move to the bed, sit cross-legged on the bed.
Yes.
To do my makeup.
Yes.
Leaving Vanessa. Vanessa would be in the shower while I'm doing my hair. Then I move to the bed. Vanessa moves to the dressing table, does her hair and makeup.
Yeah. And then that's us.
And that's just simple.
That's just it. Because it was hard to maneuver. If you were getting in each other's way, because the chair was in front, the dressing table chair was in front of the wardrobe. So if you needed to get to the wardrobe, you would have to climb over the chair. The person would have to move. There was a wee sofa. There was the bed. It was just. But we were like.
You will have seen the layout in the previous video. Oh no!
Oh no! Well, I'll put that in the previous video.
We have a
did a wee room
tour.
Yeah. So.
So.
My mum was watching on YouTube the other day, like cruise tips. Mm-hmm. No one of them said.
What?
I've got 2 stories now. Oh God, I'm overwhelmed. One night we were lying in bed, right? Obviously, because there's no windows, it's pitch black, which I feel is ideal.
I had the best sleep ever.
Mm-hmm. And we were looking one night and we were a wee bit tiddly, I think, weren't we? And you were like, "What are those lights at the door?" And I thought they were orbs. So I was like, "Stop it, Philippa! Stop it, Philippa!" And you were like, "No, look!" I was like, "What is it?" So there was one light here and one light here. And I was like, "I don't know what that is." But it was actually the peephole had not been covered. And then they have a helpful sticker, glow-in-the-dark sticker on your door to be like, "Here's the handle."
Yeah. Which
is good. But my mum was watching a video and it said that you should cover the peephole. Why? Because it's not like a one-way peephole, it's a two-way peephole.
Good luck to anyone wanting to peep on us. Sure, it was pitch dark, I wouldn't see anything.
No, what about when we were getting ready and all? Perverts, peeping toms.
Good luck to them.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Also be saying this, "I'm going to heaven in a wheelbarrow." Did I tell you that I couldn't find my passport before we left?
Mm-hmm.
So I had my passport. And what did I need it for? I was trying to get some medication and I couldn't get it off the doctor. Then I went to the pharmacist in Boots and she spoke really loud, which really stressed me out because I was like, "This is a delicate matter. Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting across the..." She didn't know what I was in for. She's like, "How can I help you?" I was like, "By lowering your voice."
Gee.
So anyway, I couldn't get it off her either. And she said, "Go do bits online just in case you ever need this." I'm making this sound like a really dramatic story. It wasn't actually that dramatic.
What kind of medication was it? Chlamydia med?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got the clap before I left. Could you believe that? What are the chances? But so she said, "Go to bits online." So then I said to Mum, "Could you send me a picture or leave my passport out because you have to send a picture of your passport to get this medication or whatever." And which I found really strange. I was like, "Right, so you, a human being, cannot give me this medication, but a doctor or an online AI robot can give me it." Make it make sense.
It's the same with your jabs and stuff. Ordering online, getting a prescription online, you have to send medication or send ID.
Fair dues. Well, that's all right because You have to get that online. So, but I was like, well, you and I are standing here right now. Can we not just give it? Anyway, so I said to Caroline, please leave my passport on my bed, which she did. I should have put it back in the drawer where it stays, but I did not because of who I am as a human. So then my friend Victoria had kindly donated me clothes for my holidays, as did Amy. So I had 2 massive bags. So
can I just say you dress very well on holidays?
It's because it was other people's clothes. So I had sorted all that out. Then I was looking for my passport to put in my handbag. Couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, Lord above. I was like, I know it's in this room. It's in this room. So I was looking everywhere, under the bed, in the pillowcase, everywhere. And I was like, what? Tommy and Karen and I were like, why are you like this? Like, I know it's here. I know it's here. Then I had to retrace my steps and think. So, of course, the clothing that I did not take, I had scooped up to put back in their respective bags. And I had scooped up the passport and put it in the bag as well. So no panic, don't worry.
You got that.
Then you often check your handbag, don't you? I check my handbag every day. Every 5 seconds, I'm like, it's there.
Especially something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Very annoying.
And then I ended up giving my passport to you, didn't I? Because you were fed up with me going, oh my God, there's a passport.
Yeah, I am that person. Like Erin will tell you, I will take your tickets and your passport, which is ironic because I know it sounds like I lose everything. But actually, in the moment, I'm responsible.
I could be that person too, but it's nice somebody else being that person.
I think it takes a wee bit of the pressure off you. Also, you're a mother, so you have decisions to make all the time. And I think decision fatigue is a real thing.
Saying what's for dinner every day is just horrendous.
Do you know what I hate to choose? What I'm wearing every day. Every day.
Awful.
And that's why I just wear the same thing.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, that's why.
I know, I hear you. But yeah, life's full of decisions.
Full of decisions.
There's no need.
There's no need. That's why I think we're a bit like creatures of habits. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, on the cruise, we loved the buffet called the Windjammer. And you walked in, and what surprised me was you had to wash your hands before you walked in, which shows
washy.
But they said, yeah, washy before yummy. Every day.
And you see, if that had been in a restaurant here, I would be, what the absolute fuck are you doing? I'm a grown adult, don't treat me like a child. See, on a cruise ship, on holiday, I was like, washy. I was doing it with her, loved the wee song and all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one time you had a guitar. No,
I wouldn't tolerate it at home, but
wouldn't be having it. But it was quite interesting because we were with Claire, who is Philippa's sister, if you do not know, and her husband Ray. Got to help him with the 3 of us, but he did it well.
He loved it.
He loved it. But you guys are more meat eater, savoury people, and that was not more apparent than it was on that boat.
On our dining table, we went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah,
you were carb extreme.
Carbs
and sugar.
Carbs and sugar to the point where Philip was like, "You having any protein on this trip?" And I was like, "No."
Claire was protein.
Protein, meat.
To the point where, thank God, a poppadom
then
showed
appeared.
Its face because it was the only carb she was having.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw a floret of broccoli at one stage. That was it. Mm-hmm. It was steak, pork chops, bacon by the pound load.
She loved that
crispy bacon. Whereas Ray and I were a nice wee mix, I feel.
You're more balanced. You loved a wee pie.
Well, they were only small.
It was a wee pie. Because then we kept saying to her, who had all the pies? Then she got cross.
They're only wee pot pies. But I feel I had meat. I had salads.
Yeah, you had fish.
I had fish. And I had a baked potato or chips or rice or some sort of carb. I feel I had a more balanced diet. Ray and I both, I think, were more balanced.
Claire and I were
You and Claire were.
And then, as is tradition, do you know why I think this happens to me? Because, see, I have to have a sweet thing after my dinner. Like, I actually have to. I have to. What?
Do you have to have it after your breakfast too, or was that just a holiday thing?
No, I have to have it after my breakfast too.
At home?
Mm-hmm.
A donut after your cornflakes?
Not a donut, no. I'd never have a donut in the morning. Why are you talking shit about me?
You had donuts every morning.
Donuts? Oh my God. Me and Ray were obsessed, weren't we? They were absolutely beautiful. I didn't have them every morning because they weren't there every morning, but what I did have every morning were those white chocolate coconut cookies.
Oh, yeah.
But I figured, I don't know why the morning one is actually okay. It's just a bad habit. I think it's a sugar addiction. Okay, we've cleared that up. But the evening one, what happens is when I was first diabetic and you had to do your injections. This is feel bad telling the story now after telling the donut story. But after I had my injections at dinner time, I was allowed a biscuit or a chocolate, so it would be like a Kit Kat or something straight after because your insulin would have ran out, so you had to have it then. So I think and that's from I was 8, so it's just a pattern.
Oh yes,
do you see what I mean?
Yes, it's
a pattern cycle. I could break, but I'm not gonna.
You like it?
I like it. I love it. How many cups of tea did I have?
Oh my
57.
God, tea queen.
No one else had tea. Claire did once. Ray had some coffee. You didn't have a hot beverage once?
No. I was thinking about it. Other than a glass of orange juice at breakfast, I had nothing but Tito's and Sprite or beer that whole cruise.
Yeah, that would be accurate.
Orange juice at breakfast, then straight on to the Tito's.
And what was funny was I was like, oh, I don't know about this drinks package. Am I going to drink enough? Well, I can confirm indeed, yes. Because one fateful night, can I say how many drinks we had that fateful night? I had 11 drinks and Philippa had 16 drinks. Now, upon this night, we decided to go to the casino. In fact, was that my first karaoke night?
Yes.
So the only karaoke available that day was a competition. So I was like,
why not?
Why not? And Claire was like, you better go up because everyone was queuing up. So I went up in the line and I was the last one. So it's as well as it.
Yes. Anyone behind you in the queue, no space for them.
No. But the thing is, there was a girl behind me in the queue and she was singing in the queue and she was really good. And I was like, you're too good for karaoke. Do you know what I mean? I was like, you're missing the point, love. But she did it the next night. So because I was very nervous, I needed to drink before my performance. So that's why I was drinking the 11 drinks. And then you needed drinks to get through my performance.
I was just thirsty.
So I did karaoke, I did Share, which was really fun.
If I could turn back time.
But I think maybe Uncle Stuart possessed me at some point because then I decided to get off the stage and walk around the room like I was
doing crowd work.
Like what the heck happens?
Like chatting to the audience? No, you were singing to them.
Singing to them.
You were singing to them.
I did Terrify one man.
The mic to them and stuff. Yes. You were getting crowd interaction.
I was like lip syncing and not but singing, but like performing. Do you know?
Yes, it was
I'm not just standing and singing.
It was a lip sync performance while singing, I feel.
Yeah, because I loved the dance, as you know, everyone.
You were
so that was a gag, and then
because it was a competition, then
we got through to round 2. Through to round 2, and then this was like they were really treating it like the X Factor. Like they gave me an envelope, being like, "You're through to round 2." Then on the morning of, they rang me to the room to be like
8 o'clock in the morning. Woke us up. We didn't know there was a phone in the room until that point.
In fact, that was actually 10:30 because we were meant to meet Claire and Ray and we slept in. Okay. 8 in the morning. And then later on I'd come back to the room and they put the letter in the door again. I was like, okay, I'll be there. You don't need to ask me twice. Then I didn't win.
But you won the hearts of the crowd.
I won the hearts of the crowd.
Because everyone else were singers. Yeah. You were an entertainer.
This is the thing. I can't really sing as well as the others, but I can make you laugh and charm you.
But you can hold a tune, like you're a good singer.
Well, thanks, I tried.
But you were hard done by. But I feel that none of the other contestants could have done what you did because Vanessa was first one up.
I
went to sing her song.
Yeah.
And the karaoke machine wouldn't work.
Didn't work.
So what did the host say? Just talk.
Me.
Could any of the other ones just talk? No. Could Vanessa just talk?
I went.
Yes.
I think it was Uncle Stuart was just like, go. So I just stayed.
That was your crowd work.
That was good. Then there was a lovely Canadian girl who on the first night sang Baby Got Back and she twerked and she danced and then she dropped into a split. I just lost my mind.
She was brilliant.
It was just amazing. So unfortunately they didn't have another song for her to do. She was looking to do like Low by Ludacris. I don't actually know why I pretended that I did. So I seemed cool with all the other girls. But I don't know it. And
it's not low.
No, that is by Flo Rida.
Oh.
I know. So I just sort of was like, oh no.
They don't have that.
I don't know. So chatting to her, she was dead nice, so she did it again. Then as she was leaving, I was like, "Oh, it's so lovely to meet you." And she was like, "You're so funny." She was like, "You should do stand up." And I was like, "No, sit down only." And then she was like, "You could open for my sister." And I was like, "Who's your sister?" Catherine Ryan. Catherine Ryan. And only the night before, didn't I say to you, she's a double of Catherine Ryan? I should have known. I should have known it was her sister. I says, "Oh my God," I was telling her, "You look just like her." She's like, "We have the same parents." I forget her name.
It was a Carrie? I can't remember. It was a very celebrity heavy experience, I feel, because what happened in the airport?
Oh, for God's sake, have I not told you this yet? Oh my God, I thought Philip was going to flip
in the airport before
Belfast
we
City
went.
Airport.
Belfast City, 6:30 in the a.m.
Yep.
Who did we? Well, did I spy walking through the airport looking all gorgeous and handsome and dapper and all?
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 of the top NI comedians.
Yeah, 3 of our favourites. Mm-hmm.
3 of my faves. So we had Mr. William Thompson, who is a wee sweetheart.
Well, he's lovely.
Mickey Bartlett, the ride that is.
Right, that is.
And here. Even a bit more of a ride, because honest to goodness, he is a handsome figure of a man. Connor Keys. All 3 of them together. All 3 together.
Philippa knew she was past herself.
Oh my God.
Past herself. And you're getting very brave. Oh. What I loved is Claire and Ray had no idea really what was happening. So they were just like, "What are you doing?
Talking to these people?" But I did a wee recce. We were sitting in Starbucks and they walked past and I was like, I wonder what's going on there. Did a wee recce up, saw them sitting having a wee drink. Yeah. Came back, like, what should I do? I feel I should go over and chat.
We're like, you have to, because this is a prime opportunity. Yeah.
So I did. You came with me for backup and moral support. Yeah. But I went over, introduced myself, and told them I was a Patreon to them all. Yeah. Even though I have cancelled my Mudblood podcast.
Do you know what?
Patreon.
They needn't know.
I still follow William on Lazy Boys. Yeah. So it's still
there. Yeah.
And offered them a drink. Now, they didn't accept a drink.
No, because they pretty much already had one.
And they had full drinks in front of them, to be fair. Yeah. Chatted away for a bit, didn't they?
And William was so nice. He was like, "Oh, where are you off to? What's your name? Sorry," shook your hand and all.
And Connor, the lovely fella. Mickey was eating.
Yeah. He did fist bump you, though.
Yes, he did. But I told Connor how well he was looking and all now, losing a bit of weight and everything. And chatted away for a good few minutes, didn't they?
Yeah. And what was lovely is they were like, "Where are you off to?" We were like, "Oh, we're going on a cruise." We were like, "Where are you going?" They were like, "Birmingham." Was it
Bristol? No, Birmingham. They were going to the Dead Meat Festival.
Dead Meat.
So I was all...
Then there was a passenger on the cruise that Philippa was convinced was... What do you call it? I forget every time.
Darius Rucker. A.K.A. writer of Wagon Wheel, A.K.A. Hoodie from Blowfish fame.
Yeah.
So there was a guy on the cruise. I'd seen him a couple of times. He's the double of Darius Rucker. And then I looked.
None of us knew well enough to know.
Because then it dawned on me that we're going to see him later this month.
Oh.
Very soon.
Very soon.
So he's doing a European tour. So he must be having a holiday before his European tour or something.
Yep, she had this
this was in my head. So we were sitting outside the Singing Kettle pub on the ship, and he came and sat behind us.
This pub was called the Crown and Kettle, but Claire could not get that.
No,
so we just all called it the Singing Kettle.
So he came and sat at the table behind us, and I was like, "Ray, I've seen him a few times. That's Darius Rucker." And Ray looked, and you were looking, and
we were nearly convinced. Like I was like,
well, it looks like him and all. And then I was googling pictures of him, and I was like, "Oh, his beard's a different color and all." And then Ray was getting pictures of his wife, and that doesn't look. Was that your stomach?
Was my stomach.
That doesn't look like the lady he's with. I says, "But Ray, there's a big split down that. Maybe that's his new partner and all." Convinced. So
we're like, "You're gonna have to ask him."
Yeah. He said, so I built up the courage.
Again, so brave. Yeah.
I went over and said, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Are you, in fact, Darius Rucker?"
Yeah.
And he laughed. He says, "No, I'm just a Canadian guy."
He was really handsome.
So handsome. I was like, "I'm so sorry for bothering you, but you just look really like him. And if you had been him, I'd have to come up and say hello.
Yeah.
Sorry for disturbing you." And he laughed. He said, "Oh, no bother, no bother."
Yeah, and then he said bye after he left too, didn't he?
Yes.
have a nice day or have a nice trip or something.
So we met 4 celebrities and a nearly
and a doppelganger. Mm-hmm. Imagine.
And the one item.
Then, so after the karaoke, first night, and we were very tiddly, we then went to the casino because our big shot here was like, we have to go to the casino,
Well, the girls in my work cruise all the time, and they go to the casino and they gamble on, well, it turns out it's the slot machines, and they win all these cruise points and get free cruises.
Right.
So I was like, let's go and we'll get a free cruise.
No,
but I didn't want to spend any money on the casino, but I just wanted to win money.
It's very serious. We sat down at the table, wetting ourselves, thinking we're hilarious. So at each table, there's no one thinks we're as funny as we do. No. So we were in fits. I don't even know what at. So each table has like a sign that says what the game is. So we sit down and Phil was like, put €10 on this game. And I'm sitting beside her and I was like, yep. And the girl was like, it's $50 minimum. So I just stood up and was like, nope. I stood beside Philippa then. And you were like, ah. So then I'm like, well, what are you playing? And you're like, blackjack. And I was like, that says Texas Hold'em. And all you kept doing was, this ain't Texas. Woo! Ain't no Hold'em. Woo! Every time. You must have done it like 7 times. I was like, Philippa, what is this? And you were like, woo! Woo! So at that stage, I didn't know. So they actually then changed the dealer over for some reason. I think we enjoyed the first one.
I think they had to get the specialist in to deal with us.
So then Joanna came over.
The man who sitting at the table got up and left. So it was only me sitting at the table
just with
Joanna.
Oh, Joanna came over. Joanna is a petite little Asian woman, so cute, so giggly, wasn't she?
So giggly.
So I don't even know what she was laughing at, but
I wonder. Some fucking big drunk Irishman lying over the table, singing flipping Beyonce.
She was stealing the cards, and then I didn't understand any of it, and you were like, hit me.
No. She was stealing the card, and I was like, right, I'll take another one. And she was going, give me another card. She goes, you need to knock. I mean, why? Just give me a card. She goes, no, you need to knock me. I have a card,
Joanna. So then Philippa lost her $50.
No, you had to change $50, but only bet $20 on the first game.
Oh, that's fine then.
But I played 2 games and lost the whole thing in 3 minutes flat.
Right, well, right. So this kept going on anyway. So then I'm sort of packing up, ready to go, like, oh, flip, we need to leave this table. And Phil was just going, Joanna, do you want my blood? Do you want my blood, Joanna? And I honestly could not stop laughing.
I actually did physically let myself.
We had to run to the bathroom because it was just all too much. And I could not breathe. It was really hurting me, like one of those ones. So then we came back and I was like, Phil, but I really want to go in the slot machine that you pull the thing. Because they were all touchscreen, which was so annoying.
They're very hard to play.
So then I actually couldn't really see what the heck was going on. So I just put my card in. It was $20. And then I won 15. And then I gave it to Philippa and she put it in her machine and she won 6 cents.
If she wants to lose money, just
more cents than we started with, to be fair. So yeah, but I highly recommend it.
But it was the funniest.
Highly recommend it. I had 2 of the best laughs of my life. That was one. And then the other one was when I think our second drunkest night, when we had the nightclub to ourselves.
Oh my goodness.
So they had a nightclub called Dizzy's Deck. Erin really loved that. It was called Dizzy's. I was like, I went up the Dizzy's. It was in the atrium kind of thing, was it? Is that what that word is? No.
It was sort of it had windows that went all round that you could see out. It was probably the nicest view of all the bars on the boat.
Yes.
But
definitely.
I think they didn't make use of the space as well.
No,
they could have.
Because anytime we went, they were just playing music for teenagers that weren't even interested. So
I didn't even dance, just stood and moved like this.
So it was really strange.
It was wasted space on teenagers.
But the night we went up to the casino, everyone was all over us because we were so entertaining.
Oh, aye.
So that was really nice. Scottish man.
He said hello to me later on, and a couple of days later, I was like,
a couple of American guys.
Yeah.
That was so fun. I felt like I slept.
It was very, very fun.
So then the next night when we went up there was nobody there, so it was only us. So then I was like, get Chaperone on there, get Spice Girls on. But then we went back to the rooms that this night when your leg. Yes. So Philippa, her wee leg, God love her, from basically the knee right to her foot, swole
to the top of my toe.
To the top, but I mean like as if someone had inflated.
It felt like it was about to pop. My skin felt so tight. so tight, and it wasn't even quite to my knee. It was like 2 inches below my knee. My knee was fine, and then 2 inches below it, it just went. I swear to God, I thought I had elephantitis.
So did I.
And it was only my left leg.
Mad. So we're in bed this night and sitting on top of the covers, and we are wetting ourselves at Philippa's eye. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what is that? And then she's like, what are you looking at? Look at your feet, SpongeBob. So my feet had also swollen. They're just two big squares. They actually just look like two massive squares of sponge. Well, I thought I was going to die. Honest to God, I just couldn't get it together. I was waiting for a rap on our door to be like, can you shut up? Because it was like 2 a.m.
Oh God, that was the funniest thing.
So funny. So 2 excellent top tier laughs. Loved it. Loved it. So now we're just depressed to be back to reality. But here we are.
Go on another one. We'll have to sort our next
one. If you want to come with us, come.
Yes, we'll have a hydro cruise.
Hydro cruise. I had 2 hydro moments.
Okay. So
the first being the karaoke, especially the second night.
Okay.
I almost wish I didn't do it. Why? Don't know. I just didn't.
But you were brilliant. You got a lot of love after.
That got me. I did. To be fair, it was really nice. But it got me very stressed, and I was like, oh, "Why is this stressing me out so much? It's only a bit of fun." Don't know what happened to me. Overthinking. It's just it'll be the death of me. But then the second one was I was really sick 2 nights. So the first night I was ill, and my cabin mate was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm just really sick. Do you want some water?" I was like, "I think I have some. Okay, let me know if you need me." I was like, "Oh, that's lovely." Second night, I thought that was the end of me, and you were dead. You were gone. You didn't hear one bit of it. No. And in fact, I got back in, and you were like, "Did you have a good night?" And I was like, Even though I just vomited all of my insides out. And I thought, oh my God. And then I was leaning on the sink because it was just that past myself. And then I leaned so hard, I got such a big dent in my head. Oh no, it's got bad to worse. That was awful. But I think Claire was correct that it was the sea days.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not good with mixtures. See, all that food and all that drink.
Yeah. And you were drinking like cocktails and sweet cocktails.
Because they had lovely pina coladas, like slushy pina coladas. Which was fabulous.
I stuck to the Tito's.
You did.
Not a hangover, nothing.
Not a hangover, nor nothing, no. It's very good. And I
told you, organic's the way to go.
Organic's the way to go, indeed. But life post-cruise, how has it been for you?
Shit.
Is that? Oh, Pip. Have you anything coming up? Sure, you've hoodie.
Oh, aye.
That'll be good.
I'm going to... Where am I going to? I'm going somewhere on Sunday. Well, I have an engagement party on Saturday night.
Oh, congratulations.
Not mine.
Get that quiet.
And I have a live podcast on Sunday, Lazy Boys in Mandela.
Oh, very good. Oh, you can be like, hey.
Remember me?
Remember me from the airport.
And then with Hoodie and the Blowfish coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael's birthday and stuff. Oh, and you don't know that Michael's going to uni?
Michael's going to uni. I was just saying to Philippa, I mean, well done. Well done.
Yeah, 2 days in a bay.
What a good boy.
I know.
Yes, when I was writing his congratulations you passed card, I was like, how is Michael going to university?
I know.
Like, he was my wee best buddy, and now this is happening.
I know.
It was like when Chrissy was starting P1, and Amy was like, oh, it wasn't long ago Auntie V was holding you in front of this clock. I was like,
you grow up quick.
What is happening? Did I?
No.
No lie.
But Michael is grown up and very mature in certain ways, and then not so much in others, as you could hear on the phone call.
Oh my God, yeah.
When we were on the cruise,
yes,
I received a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that could have got me up to Hido on many occasions.
Do you know what? It got me a wee bit. I was like, oh,
I know.
No, hold on. She's on her holidays.
Michael's a great fella. Michael does this and does that. And he, he's so polite and so nice. And
Sure, we're all the same.
Not the fucking me.
I know, but the parents get the worst of us. I'm sorry to tell you.
So Michael phoned me while I was on holiday.
Yeah.
Like
in the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
And well, he did say first of all, how's your holiday?
Yes, true. Give
him his dues. Then it was like, how do you work a washing machine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I explained how to work the washing machine.
You also did really well, having not seen the washing machine. You knew. You must know your washing machine well.
3 clicks to the left.
Yeah, that's
the bottom
mad.
of the spin.
It's like opening a safe. I was like, what? Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah. So
fair play. I don't use my money.
Told him how to do it, and then what did he say?
You could have done this before you left. Like, and as you say, he had other clothes. He has plenty of clothes. That boy has more clothes than anybody.
But the fact is, when I left here, there was no laundry. I had everything done before I left. So he had worn it. Obviously, just wanted again gym clothes because he likes the same one.
Yeah.
So how could I have washed?
How could you? We couldn't have.
It was all fucking washed.
You know what? I think research needs to be done, and probably has been done in the stress of a life of a mother, because I just don't know how you do it. I just don't know.
And then the tumble dryer situation.
Oh, jeez.
Because my tumble dryer is a bit temperamental.
That worried me. I was like, oh.
Yeah. You can't just put it on and leave it, because you have to listen, because sometimes the drum doesn't spin. If it's too heavy in one area, it doesn't go round. If it doesn't go round, it'll start burning and go on fire. So you have to start. You have to listen to make sure it's starting going round.
Yeah.
Before you can leave it.
Fair enough.
So I had to explain that to him.
Well, one of my favourite things as well that happened was when Ray got stung in the ear by a wasp. So Ray and I have this kind of fake rivalry. It is not real. I think Claire worries about it sometimes, but it is only a joke. It's only a joke.
It's all for shits and giggles.
It's all for shits and giggles till someone giggles and shits.
Till someone loses an eye.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye. That's an old saying.
Is it? Oh. Yeah, it was quite a big thing, wasn't it? Losing an eye. Losing an eye. Yeah.
You don't see hear people losing eyes anymore.
Not really. No. My friend Ian lost an eye. It's cool, man. Oh dear. So Ray got stung in the ear by a wasp, but God love him. It was really ruined his experience in Dubrovnik. But I was sitting thinking, I was like, how can we make this funny? I was like, oh, Ray, I'm going to have to call you Stingray.
Oh, brilliant.
What a cool nickname, though, to be fair. Yeah.
That's your man, Erwin?
R.I.P.
Too soon.
What was his name? Steve Irwin. But yes, so when I was back to work and back to reality, and like I was trying to pay for drinks with my Royal Caribbean drinks card, and they were like, "Oh, what is this?" I was like, "Oh." Then I was coming home in the evening waiting for a show. My dad was like, "What?" Like,
that's for me, Daddy. That's for me.
Because they had an ice rink there. That ice show, I've not got over it yet, honestly.
Ice show was really good.
Love it. Also, it's my favourite thing to say these days. I can't stop saying, haven't got over it yet.
What?
Haven't got over it yet. I love saying that.
All the shows were very good on the boat.
Very good. Apart from, I didn't like the acrobats, to be honest.
It was billed as like the pinnacle of the entertainment of the whole week.
Pinnacle.
And it really wasn't.
Really,
the first night with the sort of 50s band was the best.
Well, I love that wee 80s musical, to be honest.
Or the flashback and stuff.
Because see, when that disco ball came down and the lights hit it and it sparkled and I got goosebumps and I was like, I'm never going home. That's what happened to me.
Can I just say, I would love to work on a cruise ship because they have things organised to military precision.
Oh my goodness me. Like, the organisation. I would like them to organise my life.
I bet they have pen and paper all over the place.
I would say so. I'd say you'd be in your element.
Spreadsheets galore.
Spreadsheets, lists.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah. Everything's excellent.
What was I saying there?
Oh, it's coming home and you expect your dad to dance for you?
The shows. So, yes, so I was back to work and struggle was real. And I was like, right, okay, we're back. We're doing it. What's my job and what do I do? And one of my clients asked a real type of question that I love. And they says, if cake were to come to life, which cake would be the most fun?
Dundee.
Why?
Because it's fruit and nutty.
And that's fun to you?
Nuts.
If you're fruit and you're nuts, you love it?
Yes.
Ah, give over.
Oh, come on now.
Dundee cake. That's never been anyone's answer. Do you know what? I felt like this was the type of question that didn't have a wrong answer until you just said that. That's wrong. No.
Christmas cake.
Oh, what the fuck's a Christmas cake gonna do? In the middle of summer?
Give you presents.
Would you like to see a Christmas cake in the middle of summer? No.
What is the right answer?
A birthday cake, Philippa! A birthday cake! With funfetti specifically.
But I don't like buttercream.
Was that the fucking question? What's that?
I thought Dundee cake was a great answer.
A dry Alfred cake.
Oh no.
You're obsessed with nuts.
You always have fun with fruits and nuts.
That's another story for another time.
Butter is all good.
There's no need to talk about spreading. Well, I'm not going to your cake party. Dundee cake. Never heard the like about my life. Woo! Fuck! Oh no, it's a party! If you come into me with a Dundee cake, I would smack it out of your hand. Get real.
But it's if it came to life, was the question.
Yeah.
If a birthday cake came to life,
yeah,
it's all going to be spongy and vacant. You're not going to have much fun with a birthday cake.
Right. So sorry. Are you imagining? When I've asked you this question, you're imagining a sponge. What? Doing what?
No, becoming a person.
Yeah.
Yes. But a Dundee cake becoming a person is a nutty fruit, which is always good fun.
Right, so describe a nutty fruit person to me. Because you just said a birthday cake would be spongy as a person.
Vacant and the airhead. Like an airhead. Okay. Birthday cake's going to be an airhead. A Dundee cake's going to be a nutty fruit.
I think a birthday cake is going to be like a cruise director. It's going to be, it'll sing, it'll dance, it'll play pass the parcel. No. Everybody will be involved.
A Dundee cake's
going colourful.
A Dundee cake's going to be a drag queen.
How so?
Because a gay drag queen.
What does a Dundee cake look like?
It's round. It's a round fruit cake.
Does it look like a Christmas cake?
Pretty much.
But alright, no one wants that, Philippa. But okay. Well, you know what? I'll calm down. Okay.
I think my answer was pretty good, and I'm standing by it.
Listen,
that's the hill I die on.
Okay. Fair enough.
A birthday cake.
I'm scared to ask you the next.
Going to be a bloody airhead.
I'm scared to. I feel like a lemon drizzle would be an airhead.
No.
So this is
a lemon drizzle is going to be a bit of a bitch.
Oh.
A bit sharp, a bit tangy, a bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a see you next Tuesday sort of.
This is what happened to me then. I went off them and I was like I feel like carrot cake would be like a hippie sort of vegan.
Yes.
A coffee cake would be a professor with a pipe.
Coffee cake. I'm saying the more women.
Right.
So to me a coffee cake would be sort of you know those moms that go to the gym. You're going to pull me up and drag me now?
No. I'm going to pull you up on because I said professor. You assumed it was a man.
Oh! Well, women can have pipes too. Yes.
Smoke your pipe.
But a coffee cake to me would be, you know, those women who go into coffee shops.
Right. Yes, and they get their wee lattes and their
double espressos.
Yeah. What would you feel? Oh, I've forgotten all the cakes.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake would be like a sexy.
Yeah. Like a minx.
Like a minx. Yeah.
What about red velvet? That's a dominatrix.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A Victoria Sponge would be like a wee granny.
Yeah.
Like a wee
wee WI woman.
Guy. Mm-hmm. Yes. What would be the cake that would enter the room and you'd be like, oh no.
Florence cake.
What's Florence cake?
Pastry bottom.
Oh.
Jam. Sponge.
Oh.
Icing. Cherry.
Oh, here. Never had that.
No, I like a Florence cake actually. No, what would be the one that...
Well, here's the next question. I don't want to send you over the edge, everyone, but if you were to turn into a cake, what type of cake would you be?
I would be...
Red velvet. I think you'd definitely be lemon because you love lemon.
Because I'm a tart bitch.
Just because you love lemon, you're sharp, but not in a mean way, just in a quick-witted way.
You know, nuts, Madeira cake, but with a lime top. You know that lime one?
Yeah.
I would be that.
Nice. That's good.
Sweet
Everyone
and
loves
zesty.
that. Sweet and zesty. Goes well with a cup of tea.
A bit dense. Have a soggy bottom.
Give that to yourself. Look, maybe you should have went to the boots for it.
Totally can't wet myself. No,
yeah, I like that. I like this.
What would you be?
I feel it would be a funfetti birthday cake. It would be a bit extra, a bit much. Not everybody likes it.
Too many sprinkles?
A lot of sprinkles, a lot going on. But again, goes well with a cup of tea. And I better start singing when they see you.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
Good. Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, I like that question.
And then I get a candle, so I'm a little bit extra. You know me, love the attention. I actually said that the other day. We were training in work, and they asked as a wee icebreaker, what did you want to be when you were like 7 or when you were younger, maybe? So can you guess what my answer was? I said one of two things when I was a child.
Rock star?
Sort of. It was
quite
specific. No, it should have been one now.
I don't know.
Me as a child.
You as a child.
You're close with rock star, but it was very specific.
Pink?
No, younger.
Oh, Avril Lavigne.
Younger. A Spice Girl and a Power Ranger.
You wanted to be a Spice Girl and a Power Ranger?
Yes.
Okay. You know what I wanted to be?
What? A lollipop lady?
An accountant?
Starting to account.
You spelled it wrong.
I hate that word. I've never said it. And you're not one. Did you?
Yeah.
From what do you mean? When you were in primary school, you were like, I want to be an accountant.
Or an advertising agent.
How did you know what all that was at a young age?
There was a program on with Leslie Ash in it. Who had the lips done, the stripe out.
Yeah.
And it was called The Happy Apple.
Right.
And it was about an advertising agency. It was a comedy show. And I thought, I can still remember the theme tune on it. Cool. You know the song do 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 do. Right, but it was Nancy is the junior secretary in an advertising agency. Nancy, she is a secretary, but she don't want to be.
Was this a drama?
No, I think it was a comedy show.
That sounds hilarious.
But yeah, I wanted to be an advertising agent or an accountant.
That's cool. Okay.
But since I've grown up a bit, now I want to be a rock star, an actress, or a comedian. I just want to be a big rock star. You could definitely be a comedian. Happy. Fulfilled. Loved.
I just want to be loved. I nearly got told off today for being too inappropriate in work because I was offering people to do people's accreditation for them, which we have to do as therapists. And I was like, I can't be bothered doing my own, but I'll do yours. So the starting offer was a $5, and then I got a $10, and then I got a $5 and I'll make you dinner, and then I got a $10 and I'll make you lunch and dinner, and then I got a $10 and breakfast, lunch and dinner, and a sleepover.
And why is that inappropriate?
Well, I don't know. Sleepovers are innocent. Maybe because I said you can be Big Spoon. I took it too far. See, took it too far. It's always the theme. Interesting, an accountant. Wow. Mad. But the lady says to me, so there's something in that about being famous. And I was like, oh, yeah, I love attention. And she was like, we'll remember that. And everyone in the room was like, she'll remind you.
You see, you are very outgoing. And I admire that about you.
Thank you. Well, I am and I'm not. It depends on the situation.
Yeah. But you're way more outgoing than I would be.
But you're getting very outgoing.
Unless you're famous, I don't want to talk to you.
Well, this is true. She only mingles with celebs.
Yeah, unless you're famous and I know you don't like you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I love talking to new people, and I think because of my job as well, it's really helped me in just talking and asking these random questions and getting. But then I find sometimes, I always find when you meet new people, the easiest thing to talk about is them because they know all the answers, and then everyone can relax. Then sometimes that gets too one-sided.
Yes.
So I had a romance on the cruise ship. I know everything about him. He knows nothing about me.
That's okay. Sure, he's pissed off.
Well, I'm keeping it mysterious. Do you know what I mean? But also not interesting.
He was hot though.
He doesn't watch us. Hi, doing.
He was good looking.
He's good looking man.
Very hot. Mm-hmm. But no, you're very outgoing and chatty and stuff. I feel out of the four of us when we're away, I was the quietest.
Well, to be honest, Claire took me by surprise.
Yeah.
She was the chattiest.
She was very chatty, overtly chatty.
She made like 3 friends. That Scottish girl, the Irish girl, and that Irish couple.
The Irish couple, yeah.
Yeah. She was all good. I was impressed. But yeah, so what are your plans? What are your plans for your next trip?
I would like to go back to Dubrovnik or back to Croatia.
Yes, can I just say also Zadar? Never heard of it. Who said it? They thought it was a Disney villain. You? Amazing.
I think it was Claire actually.
Someone said that, and I thought it was very funny. But they had a thing called the sea organ. Now, in my head, I was imagining, you know, the thing at the Giant's Causeway, and it's like in the columns of rocks, and it's called like the Giant's piano or organ or something, whatever. This is what I envisioned. But we're walking to the harbour, and we get to the harbour, which is flat, and the sea is right at it, you know, so it's not like Donegal where it's like this. It's like you're like level.
You could sit and paddle your feet in.
Oh, no problem. And the sea was so sparkling and beautiful. And I was like, well, where is it? What are we looking for? And then you just hear this noise. Yeah. I was like, if I have
nothing like any.
Anyway, it was so beautiful, and that's what it was. So they had carved holes into the rock of the harbour itself. I think Donegal needs one.
Yes, it was like a harmonica. So there was holes cut into the harbour, and then there was like channels coming up. Yeah. So that when the waves came in, it pushed the air through and up, and it made the noise.
My God, it was just beautiful. I could have sat there all day. It was
think if there was one in Donegal, what tune would it play?
It would be mental because the waves are so crashing. Like, like come and relax by the sea. You don't think?
Yeah.
I think so. But I must say, I walked Monty down the harbour the other night, and it was so beautiful, and the moon was out and the stars were out. And then I looked across the horizon, and there's a big cruise ship, and I was like, I know what they're doing. They're watching the show, or singing karaoke, or they're at a quiz, or anything's happening.
Or in the Windjammer having
a buffet. All the carbs. On the last night, there was the biggest cake I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I had to tell them, that's the biggest cake I've ever seen. They're like, what?
What did it taste like?
It was chocolate cake, which isn't my favourite, unfortunately. But yeah. So, any parting words?
Devil's food cake, that's a good one. Could be a devil's food cake. Chocolate fudge cake could be a chocolate.
Oh. A chocolate fudge cake, I feel, would be a very suave gentleman. Like,
could be an apple sponge.
Apple sponge, I feel, is kind of like granny adjacent. Maybe like an old aunt. Like Auntie Isabel?
Like a cult. It would be definitely a culture.
Yeah.
Farmer's wife.
Here, before we go, I want to tell you. Do you know the way I keep watching sad things on my scrolling? Mm-hmm. So at the moment, it's all about animals. So I watched a man who had a toucan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that
the Guinness bird?
The Guinness bird, yeah. So he had rescued this toucan. And
where from?
I don't know. And I thought it was fake when I first saw it because it was just weird. But it had its big beak, obviously, and he was cleaning its wee beak for it because it was injured and just needed some help. So he sandpapered this beak, and he filed this beak, and he got a guitar pick and like flicked bits off that were flaky. And
what are you supposed to do?
Well, it doesn't hurt them. We reassured everyone it doesn't hurt them, and their beaks are quite hollow.
Is this like a bird person? Is this like a bird aficionado?
I think he's a bird aficionado. He must be. He knew a lot about toucans.
Because how else would you know whether it hurt their beaks or no?
I know. I don't know. Okay. So he was doing this, and the wee bird just let him. And then he put coconut oil on it, and then that was the end. And I was like getting emotional about this.
Apparently, coconut oil is brilliant for that sort of thing.
One time I put coconut oil in the bath because I read that if you put it in your bath, it'll make your skin nice and smooth. I nearly died. It makes it so slippy. And for weeks after, everyone nearly died in my bath because it was so slippy. I literally got in and was like, what? And I couldn't get a grip. It was terrible. so soft. You know?
Just brilliant.
That's what the coroner would have said. Oh, but she's so soft. So that happened right then. There was the next one scrolling up, and it was a dog that was lost in the woods. And this woman had a wee camera. She had a camera in the woods and at her house. She noticed this wee scrawny dog. So she puts food out for it, water out for it, and it keeps coming back every day, same time every day. Apparently, like, this old man owned it, and the dog had got away, and he didn't really care, I think, kind of. So you're watching this, and then you see there's bears and coyotes and all in the woods, and you're thinking, oh dear God, what's going to happen here? It came back, and then she sort of came outside, and then it ran away. Its carpet was very, very on edge, very frantic wee thing. It was only a wee pup, really, but it was big. So then she started to just sit outside, and then it sort of became a wee bit easier. Then she got toys, and then it became even easier. And then it ends up sitting on her sofa. So I was in floods. That was me away. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? I just can't cope with these emotional videos.
I'm watching.
What else am I going to do? Go to bed. Go to bed.
Read a book.
I tried.
Yeah. I watched a program on Disney Plus called High Potential. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's very good. Second season's coming out, I think, next week.
Oh.
And it's about a girl who is high potential intelligence. And she was a cleaner in a police station.
Oh.
And she sort of was cleaning about, knocked some files over, went to tidy them up again, solved the crime, wrote on the board, went about her day job, or went about her business. She has 3 kids and whatever. And then she started, because of her high intelligence, she could see things in crime scenes that other people missed that helped solve the crime and stuff. So then she started working with the police.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Very good.
Very good.
Easy watching, like, I mean, it's...
Well, what did I tell you, Kirsty and I watched that I Fought the Law, Sheridan Smith. Have you watched this?
No.
Sheridan Smith needs all the awards. She's just amazing.
I don't like that wig.
Well, I'm sorry, Philippa. Why do you tell me things you don't like? I don't like buttercream. I don't like that wig. That's irrelevant.
Sorry.
Okay?
I would find her hard to watch in that wig.
But she was playing a real person. That's why. But this real woman, Anne, right? So in 1985, her daughter got murdered. Okay. The police weren't taking this seriously. Anne was like, she hasn't come home. She has a wee son. This isn't normal. And they were like, she's run away to London. Blah blah blah. I'm not spoiling it for you. You have to watch it. It's absolutely like, oh my gosh. But we were in floods. It's just so emotional, and because it's a true story. But basically, this woman fought. This is not a spoiler, so this is because it really happened. She fought to get the double jeopardy law, which is an 800-year-old law. But this wee woman from Newcastle had to go up in front of like the House of Lords or something like that, and do this speech. And honestly, it was just, I think everyone needs to know about her. I think she's absolutely fantastic.
It's just, she's still alive.
Still alive. She actually, the real woman's in at the end, and then it just makes you cry even more. Like, what a woman! Like, it's just incredible.
Oh, I must watch it.
Well done, Anne.
Must watch it.
Kirsty and I were like, I know it was Saturday night. I think we watched it. We were crying. I was like, what a wild Saturday night we're having.
I watched that film on Netflix, Thursday Murder Club.
Oh yes,
It was very good.
Have you read the book?
I started it.
Okay, because apparently they changed the ending and people were up in arms.
Oh really?
But I haven't read the book. So.
I don't even remember what.
Pierce Brosnan looking awful well.
He's
looking awful well. He's a silver fox him, isn't he? He'd be a wee coffee cake, wouldn't he?
Pierce Brosnan would be more of a Battenberg, I think.
What?
Almondy and
okay. But not everybody likes it. Yeah. People are very averse to marzipan.
You
don't like
off.
Marzipan, do you?
No, but I can peel it off and eat the sponge.
Right.
What underneath?
Shut up. Any other business?
No. You're making fun of my speech.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you didn't, sorry. It's the time.
What cake would you be?
What cake would you be? What do you think other cakes would be? Let us know. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. That's about it. If you want any cruise tips, give us a shout, because we've been on one, think we know it all.
Yes, that's it. We can tell you how to lose your money in the casino.
Yeah. And how to get the maximum amounts of free.
Yeah.
Okay. Over and out. Have a lovely week.
Yes, we might see you soon whenever we
so long.
get a chance.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.